Have you ever wondered what happens when something goes wrong in the sky? Aviation is generally safe, but accidents can still occur. One such tragic incident is Continental Express Flight 2574. On September 11, 1991, this flight was on a routine trip. It was traveling from Lubbock to Houston, Texas. Just after departure, a catastrophic failure took place. The aircraft broke apart mid-air, crashing near Eagle Lake, Texas. Tragically, all 14 passengers and crew members lost their lives. So, what went wrong that day? The crash investigation highlights a critical mistake. The aircraft's maintenance performed a crucial oversight on the de-icing system. Ice on the wings can diminish a plane's lift, and this was a critical factor. Now, let's break down the events. Shortly after takeoff, the flight crew noticed problems. They attempted to troubleshoot while airborne. However, due to ice formation, they struggled to maintain control. Ice buildup led to a loss of lift. The investigation concluded that the maintenance procedures weren't adequately followed. This oversight resulted in catastrophic consequences. Imagine driving on a foggy road without proper headlights. It's dangerous, right? That's similar to flying without proper de-icing. Let's summarize what we've learned. Continental Express Flight 2574 faced severe issues due to maintenance errors. The crew encountered ice that affected their control over the aircraft. Understanding such incidents helps improve aviation safety. Conducting regular, thorough maintenance checks is essential. Preventative actions can save lives. If you found this insight valuable, subscribe for more aviation stories. Hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Continental Express Flight 2574 serves as a stark reminder of how even minor oversights can lead to devastating consequences. The need for rigorous maintenance checks is paramount to ensure the safety of all on board. When protocols are neglected, the risks multiply, and the results can be tragic, as seen in this heart-wrenching incident. Each flight relies on a complex system of engineering, and maintaining every component is vital for operation. As we reflect on the loss of Continental Express Flight 2574, it's crucial to remember that every flight carries the responsibility for safety. Aviation authorities must enforce strict compliance with maintenance protocols to prevent such tragedies. Every amendment in regulations stemming from incidents like this can help avert future disasters. Moreover, educational programs for maintenance personnel emphasize the importance of diligence. Through these continuous efforts in training and regulation, the aviation industry strives to honor the memories of those lost by making air travel even safer. This commitment to improvement remains at the forefront of aviation safety standards. Ultimately, the lessons learned from this tragedy resonate with every flight taken today, reminding us all of the value of careful preparation and vigilance in the skies. As we conclude our examination of Continental Express Flight 2574, it's essential to recognize the ongoing evolution in aviation safety procedures. The industry has made significant strides since that tragic day, ensuring that every flight is backed by rigorous maintenance checks and vigilant oversight. By prioritizing safety and learning from past mistakes, we work towards a future where every journey in the sky is as safe as possible. Remember, the tale of Flight 2574 is not just a story of loss, it is a call to action for all of us to champion safety in aviation. Together, we can ensure a safer travel experience for generations to come. Aviation safety is a shared responsibility, reminding us that every individual involved plays a crucial role. However, we must never forget the price of negligence, as shown by the unfortunate events surrounding Flight 2574. The legacy of Continental Express Flight 2574 continues to shape the aviation industry, urging all stakeholders to prioritize safety and diligence in their operations. As we move forward, let us honor the memory of those lost by committing to an unyielding standard of care in the pursuit of safer skies for everyone. Have you ever taken a moment to consider the intricate balance that is maintained in aviation? Every flight depends on a network of maintenance, regulations, and skilled personnel, all working seamlessly to ensure safety. However, when that balance is disrupted, the consequences can be dire, as evidenced by tragedies like Flight 2574. This incident underscores the importance of not just following procedures, but understanding their significance. Each nut, bolt, and wire must be diligently cared for to uphold the promise of safety, ensuring that every passenger returns home safely after their journey. Awareness and education in these areas are essential for preventing similar accidents in the future. Safety is a collective aim, one that depends on everyone in the aviation chain being vigilant, committed, and unyielding in their roles. As we delve deeper into the specifics of this tragic event, we must consider the technology involved. The de-icing system, so crucial in maintaining lift, is often overlooked. Properly functioning, it serves as a protective barrier against the conditions that led to Flight 2574's demise. With ice forming on the wings, the aircraft is not just flying through air, but navigating a hidden danger. This serves as a poignant reminder that in aviation, even small elements are vital for flight safety. The misguided belief that everything is fine can lead to catastrophic outcomes, underscoring the critical importance of thorough inspections and proactive measures. Maintenance teams must operate under the understanding that complacency is the enemy of safety. When weather conditions change, the response must be immediate and comprehensive, addressing all potential factors to ensure every flight is secure before takeoff. As we unravel the timeline of Continental Express Flight 2574, it's essential to focus on the key moments leading up to the tragedy. Shortly after takeoff, the crew's routine transformed into a frantic scramble for control. With ice forming rapidly on the wings, the pilots realized they were grappling with an unseen enemy, one that had taken its toll on the aircraft's performance. Every second counted as they performed troubleshooting steps in an attempt to regain stability. The cockpit was filled with tension, the gravity of their situation becoming increasingly apparent with each passing moment. They communicated with air traffic control, seeking guidance and reporting their situation, but the icy grasp of fate had already tightened around them. As the situation escalated, the pilots' hearts raced under the weight of their responsibilities. They knew that the lives of their passengers and crew restingly hung in the balance. Every maneuver, every correction they attempted felt like a battle against an invisible force, as ice continued to accumulate on the wings. Outside, the vast Texas sky offered no solace, only a cruel reminder of how quickly things can change. The cockpit filled with the sounds of alarms, each ringing chime warning them that time was slipping away. They remained focused, keeping communication clear and concise, but the stark reality began to dawn on them: they were losing the precious battle against the elements. Suddenly, the aircraft began to shudder violently, revealing the severity of their plight. The pilots exchanged glances, a silent understanding passing between them. They were facing an insurmountable challenge. In the dimly lit cockpit, they felt the weight of every decision they had ever made, knowing the outcome would forever impact the loved ones awaiting their arrival in Houston. As they struggled to regain control, their training kicked in, and they executed emergency protocols, but the ice's relentless grip had other plans. Every moment seemed to stretch, filled with uncertainty, as they fought against the disheartening reality that they were losing altitude rapidly. Their final communications were filled with urgency, a testament to their commitment to do everything in their power to avert disaster, but as the ground rushed up to meet them, hope started to fade. While the pilots fought valiantly against the rapidly deteriorating situation, the conditions outside became increasingly perilous. The wings, weighed down by ice, struggled to generate lift, and the aircraft began to lose altitude dangerously. Inside the cockpit, every decision was magnified, as the gravity of the moment pushed them to the brink. Their hearts raced, echoing the frantic nature of their communications with air traffic control, as they desperately sought any possible solution to regain stability. Unfortunately, as the aircraft plummeted, the realization hit that despite their best efforts, they were in a fight against nature, one that could not be won. The end was drawing near, and the air around them filled with an unfathomable silence, punctuated only by the sound of alarms warning them of impending catastrophe. Together, they braced for impact, striving to ensure that their last actions would be directed toward preserving the lives of those aboard. The chilling silence that enveloped the cockpit foreshadowed the impending tragedy, a moment frozen in time where every second felt like an eternity. As the aircraft descended, the pilots exchanged resolute glances, a silent promise to fight until the very end. They continued issuing final attempts to communicate their plight, aware that their fate was already sealed. In those last, harrowing moments, every heartbeat echoed a sense of duty, a commitment to safeguard every life on board, even as hope slipped away. The story of Continental Express Flight 2574 stands as a poignant reminder of the critical need for vigilance and accountability in aviation. It is a call for all involved in air travel to prioritize safety, ensuring that the mistakes of the past are never repeated. Together, we can foster a culture of excellence in the skies, honoring those lost by preventing